Hello. Um, I've just decided to do a bit of a recording this morning. Maybe don't know how long it's going to be. It's not really planned or anything. It's going to be a bit different than normal because I'm not going to be jumping onto my Let's Play world. I've had I'm quite pleased with this week. I've had a new microphone arrive in the post, and this is my first time using it. I've spoken about it before in a video. It's not a real recording microphone like people use, like a Blue Yeti or a AKG or anything. It's just a normal dynamic microphone. But basically I've got it properly set up on a stand and then going through a preamp, and then basically all I need to do is remove the hiss that I think my preamp creates, and sound quality is actually pretty good. The nice thing, all my recordings previously I've been using, except for one, I've been using the microphone from the Apple earbuds, and it's not a terrible microphone sound quality wise, to be honest. It's not terrible, but it picks up quite a lot of ambient sound, so you shouldn't hear too much of my mouse or keyboard. Plus I don't have to wear the earbud in my ear, because obviously I wear headphones to hear the sound for myself so that the microphone don't pick it up, but so that the microphone then wasn't disappearing, I had to have it still hooped around my ear, which was very uncomfortable. But anyway, also finally my friend has been able to update our server to 1.5. So I've got a few projects which I'm doing. Most of them are obviously still in process because progress because I love the login glitch, because it's only been a couple of days and I haven't had time to play that much. So this lighting, I thought this would happen. The lighting glitch has disappeared, although it is still rather dark in the middle, but then because these are all half slabs I can't put a torch down anywhere, so I'm guessing that's just what that is. If I put that there, there's still a little bit of a lighting glitch there, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. It used to be completely black in that section there. It looks very strange. So this is our server. Down here is our, as I'm sure you noticed, we have, and you should be able to hear it. We've got a skeleton grinder here. And I haven't got any, but we had some health potions which you just throw at them. That way you don't have to punch them, because punching them takes a long time to do. So all of our stuff that we collect is in here. You know, see, if you find a skeleton grinder, the new what they've done with bone meal, the way they've nerfed it, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we got so many bones, and you get 3 bone meal for every single one. Would you like my gold pants? I like my gold pants. I need to fix them. I fixed them quite a few times. I think I don't know if I can fix them again. It might be a bit too expensive. But anyway. So I've been doing quite a lot of work on this server recently. I've been making sort of little rabbit runways everywhere as well. I'm not quite sure what the purpose is. See, the weird thing about being in a desert is when it rains, although it doesn't rain in a desert, the sky still goes dark. That's strange. So if I go out here, yes, yep, it's raining. So here it's raining, and here it's not raining. and 10 blocks away you can't hear that rain. Minecraft weather is weird. Anyway, so while I'm here, I might as well start here. So this is the main entrance that we never use because there's nothing out here except that which I'm currently building. We had two ideas for this place. I had one and my friend had one. My idea was I was going to put one of those portcullis type gate things, but because it was on a server, I was having such huge redstone problems back in 1.4, and I'm hoping that, obviously this is the redstone update, that I might be able to, I'll test it out here first where it's a lot easier to build, but I will try and build it again and see if it now works on the server. And I know it was not because I was building it wrong, because I have built it many times in single player. It's only on multiplayer that it never worked. Now the idea my friend had was similar to what's here at the moment. I didn't spend, because I spent so long on the other idea that just didn't work. Well, his idea was to have it go dun 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 dun, but I couldn't find a way to only trigger one at a time. I kept triggering two at a time, but it's okay. The only problem is, although it shuts properly this way, so we got a tripwire hook, so if I kind of glitches out, and I'm not sure why that is. And it's only the tripwire that does that. Very strange. Anyway, so, oh man, yeah, these animals, so annoying. I'm gonna turn that sound down a bit. Oh, it's almost completely off anyway. Right. Well, because I'm now using headphones through a preamp, and not straight through the Mac, I can turn the headphones down without affecting your sound. Okay, so this isn't finished aesthetically. I need to replace this fence post, but I need to go and harvest some more sand to make the sandstone. Plus, I do tend to lose stuff down here. Right, what I should do is I should have gone AFK to show you what this looks like. Yeah, I'm just going to go fetch some bone meal and I'll show you what I've done. Do you know, I actually do prefer what they've done with bone meal to a certain extent. I mean, it is a little strange that wheat takes 3 or 4, and a tree takes like 2. But I always did think it was weird, like especially with trees, like one bone meal causes it to grow, you know, straight away. I mean, I know this is Minecraft. That was weird. I know this is Minecraft and it's never going to be, you know, completely realistic, but I mean, that was just a little strange. So, I don't really mind it, to be honest. Right, nearly done with this. Okay, so I've just bone milled all that up, and as you can see, I've got 3 layers. They're 8 by whatever. It's not. I didn't really make sure it was symmetrical or anything. So I think some of them are bigger than the others, and you can see I've got some hoppers down here. And as you saw a second ago, I've got water just behind that wall there. So if I flick that lever, then voila, all that water comes down and destroys it. And then you'll see that they start disappearing into the hoppers. Now, because I've got half slabs here and the fence post there, it's not 100% efficient. I lose some stuff or it doesn't get collected. And yes, it is very slow. But to be honest, that doesn't matter, because we don't actually use wheat for anything. We don't even use it. We don't even use our farm. The only thing our farm is used for is for wool, and obviously you don't need to breed the sheep. Although I am going to have to put some grass in there so that they can regrow their wool. But anyway, so I did do this more with just for the hell of it in mind than for actual usage, because yeah, I mean, I'm sure some of you have seen like Mumbo Jumbo. See some down there. And Mumbo Jumbo does that really high efficiency farm that uses quite a few different things, and you just hold bone meal in your hand and whatever. Yeah, I didn't build it with that in mind. I just built it because I wanted to, because 1.5 is here and I could, and because you can almost do like an SOS of water. I'm not completely I haven't completely looked into all the features of 1.5 yet. So at the moment I've got a piston. So the lever is on a block of sandstone, which connects to a piston, and then that just comes down, activates that redstone, which inverts the signal, and then it goes up there. I had to build it on here because that, as you can see, it's only one deep, and I kept knocking out one of these and wiping out my redstone, so I put it on there for now. But yeah, so as you can see, all the hoppers feed in. The only issue is sometimes it can have a bit of a backlog, but so yeah, there's all my wheat. And then I just go and refill the farm. This area down here was initially going to be a bit of a sheep farm. I was going to separate them into colours and everything, but it took me forever to build it out, and then I kept running into problems. I got blown up by a creeper here. It's now started to become probably a bit more of a redstone wiring place where I hide stuff out, because if we come through here, there is contraptions that aren't exactly hidden. So this is the gate mechanism. It's not exactly compacted. Yeah, I don't really do compact. I probably should, because half of the reason it takes so long is probably because of the length of the redstone dust. So you can see there that I've got my flip-flop there, and you can hear it upstairs happening. Right here I have my netherwort farm. in 1.4 it had a glitch where this row, and not the whole row, so that one would go, but 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, they would stay, even if these did shift underneath them, they would stay not harvested. But now, ta-da! Didn't work. Hey. Okay, I do need to work. That's weird. It did work. I tested it and it worked perfectly. I'm gonna have to check the timing out on this then, because I'm guessing that's what it is. I think that can't fire because this hasn't pulled away quick enough. There we are. There you are. That was, yeah. See, that's all. Yeah, 1.5 has caused a few timing issues, but yeah, most of them are pretty simple to fix. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm exceptionally happy that I only have to press the button and I don't have to keep punching the remaining ones. I don't know if I'll make this any bigger because I haven't got the rest of the stuff you need for the potions, and I haven't completely learnt what you need to do I haven't completely learnt how to make potions either. But that's something I'm working on at the moment. So yeah, nothing else down here. Oh, that was a bit retarded. So yeah, those are my projects that I need to build and complete on. So yeah, the gate and everything. Done quite a lot in here. I can't remember if I actually put the old server tour up. I think because I originally recorded it more of a test than an actual recording. So done a bit of work up here, added this section here, added these in so you got a bit more, feels a bit bigger than it actually is, because it used to be just normal blocks and it felt very claustrophobic. But yeah, got a nice view out there when you're sleeping, although it has kind of blocked this view from this bed, but I don't care. This isn't my bed, this is the other guy's bed. So giving it a nice double stairway, nice bit of detail in the floor. I think I've got to add a bit more detail around. I'm not too keen on that, but it breaks it up a little bit more than if it was just solid stuff. Maybe I'll put some stone in there again, because what I find on this server, we'd use a lot of this because it kind of fits. You can see it everywhere, even over there, and it kind of gets a bit samey. So I'm trying to break things up. So I like having that in here now. That helps. It's just all very similar stuff. I like this. This still works in 1.5. So basically, after I went AFK upstairs where we used to store everything, where those stairs are now, and either my mouse got stuck and I just destroyed everything, or I got creepered and didn't notice. So now we keep everything important behind this water. So even if a creeper spawns in here, which it shouldn't because it's so light, but even if they did, everything behind that water is completely safe because it's completely surrounded by water, and unless the creeper is standing here or on here, the chest should be safe. So yeah, I would highly recommend something like this. I was quite annoyed actually because I spent hours mining all this obsidian, and then I remembered, oh yeah, water. I could have done it all with water, so I've still put it in. That's more aesthetic now than practical. But yeah, it's still a nice touch. So if that sign's not there, that's almost an invisible wall. In fact, I can get rid of it now because the only reason that is there is because apart from that button, you can't tell that door's there. And my friend, I didn't want him to come down here and think I'd remove that room. So I've made this as well. This is probably the last 1.5 edition so far. So this is just a coal fire. Oh, I need to put a transparent block there. This is just a oof. Did I get that? Yep. Yeah, so that's just a I'm going to say it so many times before I actually get what it is. It's an auto furnace station. So yeah, coal was in there. It's fed through there. Need to get some more coal. I haven't got that much. And I haven't put it through yet because it's there to show my friend how to use it. Because he hasn't done that much 1.5 in yet. I really like, to a certain extent, this sort of stuff, but I am concerned as to how much it takes away from Minecraft. Also, the daylight saving sensor thing, and the removal of the bud switches. I mean, I didn't really use bud switches. That should be downstairs. That's a really bad habit. I mean, the thing about bud switches is it was a way. Oh crap! It was a way around something, and it was very clever. And it amazes me that people found out all this stuff, but yeah, it's gone. It's just, you know, it means that people can do things a lot easier than what they used to. Let me show you that again. It's not a lot, but it's something I did a little while ago. I got really fed up. I always need this at the bottom because I hate climbing up this ladder. I've got that drop pull to get down here super quick. And I've got this, which obviously you can see up to go to the top and down to go to stores. Now I very rarely need to go to the top anymore because the stores are now at the same level as down. But when my stores used to be where those stairs are, used to go right to the top. And I had it set up so that as soon as when I get out, it sends this back down to the bottom. I just haven't rebuilt that for the stores. Now something I need to do, I need to work out if there's a way that oh, I guess I could use a dispenser to shoot an arrow. Basically, oh no, that wouldn't work. Basically, I need a way for me to be automatically chucked out of the cart before it goes back down. Because I have to be super... I have to make sure that I get out. Because between here and here is like not even that, 2 or 3 seconds. Because it goes through repeater, dust, repeater, dust, repeater, I think. So yeah, not a lot of time for me to remember to get out. Anyway. So, I mean, as I've said before, regardless of whether you actually saw that video, because I don't know if I put it online, but we are a pretty rich server. So, diamond blocks are now becoming decoration tools, because, you know, we can. And yeah, I found out you can only remove I had 2 of these. You have to use a pickaxe to remove them. I did not know that. So I'm gonna have to make another one. And we don't have a blaze farm yet, which I really need to build that. Anyway, so that's a little update on the tour. The server is a lot bigger than this, so I mean, there's so much going on in this server now, and there's only 3 of us on here. I'm working on that and all the redstone stuff here. The other guy's working way out there onto it. He's done another thing. I'm also working in the nether a lot. I like our nether place, but I can't go there for a little while because I peed off all the zombie pigmen. Anyway, so that's our server. Finally 1.5. That's made me happy this week, as well as this new microphone. So yeah, I wanted to use the microphone. I need an excuse. I couldn't make another LP episode because I've still got 2 that I haven't yet had a chance to post online yet. Cause I need to do the audio syncing, and well, I don't really edit them, but yeah, I need to post production them. But yeah, I thought I'd do this and just whack this up. Anyway, see you next time. Peace out.